Ever since Huawei experienced the chip jam incident, we have focused almost all our attention on Huawei's mobile phones and chips. Seeing that Huawei can still occupy a certain mobile phone market after losing the supply of chips, everyone laments that Huawei's resilience is really strong. But when everyone is still concerned about whether Huawei's chips can find another way out, or whether Huawei's mobile phones can break through the siege again, Huawei's personal computers are the first to shine the sword. In the 2022 quarterly report, other old computer brands, such as Lenovo, have fallen sharply. Only Huawei has grown against the trend and has become the fifth largest PC manufacturer in China in terms of personal computer sales. But Lenovo, as the big brother, has been abandoned by the times, and Ren Zhengfei has become the son of heaven. 1. Sales of Huawei PCs soared. Huawei's mobile phones have already accounted for about 35% of the domestic market and 17% globally. Huawei's smartwatches also account for more than 50% of the domestic market. Huawei's tablets also account for more than 50% of the domestic market. Seeing such data, I have to say that Huawei has made breakthroughs in both technology and products, and has achieved rapid development. Now another product of Huawei has also reached the front line of the industry. Huawei's personal computers shipped 1.02 million units in the third quarter of 2022. Although there is still a gap in quantity compared with other old brands, the sales volume has reached the growth of 109%. The sales of computer brands like Lenovo, Dell, and HP have all dropped by about 20%. Even though the sales volume is much higher than that of Huawei, they have failed in the comparison. Even Huawei has a place in the global computer sales rankings. The most important thing is that people who have used Huawei computers are basically positive. On the contrary, like Lenovo, the #1 computer brand in China, many people said that they would not buy Lenovo computers again in the future. Problems often occur, and they basically need to go to the store for overhaul once a year. Word of mouth is very important for electronic equipment. If there is such a gap in word of mouth between the two, I believe Huawei will soon surpass Lenovo. 2. Advantages of Huawei computer. The reason why so many people buy Huawei computers is that on the one hand, they are indeed influenced by patriotism, but more importantly, Huawei computers are really good to use. Moreover, a great feature of Huawei computers is the launch of multi-screen collaborative office. If you have Huawei computers, mobile phones, tablets, and other products, you can collaboratively process content on multiple devices, which is very convenient. When using a computer and a mobile phone to work together, the most troublesome thing is that the modified files need to be transferred through the software again. But Huawei computers solve this problem. In addition, as long as the Huawei computer is connected to the mobile phone, it can be connected to the mobile phone even on the computer. There are many similar interactions, which greatly increase the efficiency of office work and the convenience of use. Laptop technology has actually matured a long time ago, and there have been no breakthrough changes for many years. Huawei has seized the feature of the internet and successfully attracted people's interest in buying it. In addition, the system used by Huawei computers is also the Hongming system, as a domestically made operating system. This is a highlight of Huawei computers. After more feedback on the excellent use of the Hongming system comes out, I believe more people will choose Huawei computers. 3. Why is Lenovo not as good as Huawei? At this time, people can't help but think that Lenovo, as the big brother in the computer industry, has many technologies that Huawei can think of. It is impossible for Lenovo not to think of it. And it is impossible to make good products because of technical reasons. In fact, Lenovo has won many domestic high-tech awards at the end of the 20th century, and it was led by Ni Guangmin, the chief engineer of the Chinese Academy of Sciences. However, with such advantages, Lenovo's development is getting worse and worse. At that time, Lenovo was already able to use self-developed chips, and was very strong in the fields of switches, motherboards, etc. But Huawei at that time still needed usury to maintain the company's continued research and development. The gap is not a little bit. Ren Zhengfei of Huawei also said that if this research and development fails, I can only jump off the building. But things changed in 1995. In 1995, Huawei continued to invest heavily in research and development, but Lenovo lost Ni Guangmin at this time, and the company's chip and other technologies were also affected, and research and development stagnated. There are two reasons for Lenovo's real decline. One is that Lenovo insists on taking the trade, industry, and technology route, and the other is that Lenovo has lost popular support. Lenovo was founded in China, developed in China, and finally achieved by the Chinese people. However, Lenovo publicly stated that it is an international company, not a Chinese company, voting for a Chinese opponent in the follow-up vote, putting China after Lenovo's name. Lenovo's selling price abroad is cheaper than domestic, etc. These events have lost popular support. Summary: rather than saying that the Times abandoned Lenovo and chose Huawei, it is better to say that Lenovo itself gave up the Chinese market, and Huawei has always insisted on making good products. Huawei's investment in product research and development is the first in China, and its patents are as high as hundreds of thousands. Now Lenovo has almost no possibility of surpassing Huawei. It is only a matter of time before Huawei's computers surpass Lenovo. What do you think about Huawei and Lenovo?